What's good, YouTube? Today we are going to be watching a video about the pains of working as a fast food employee. If you've ever worked at fast food, I mean, it is a struggle. But without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Fast food. Working in fast food was something else, man. You think working at a place where all you do is take orders and flip burgers would be boring, but some of the most interesting things happen around here.
Bro, one thing that I hate is the people who go into fast food places and mess around. Because, bro, you are going in a place where people are getting paid minimum wage to mess around.
Being behind the counter, that just shows you how crazy people really are. Everybody enjoys their fair share of fast food, you know? The little children, the single moms, even the billionaires enjoy it from time to time.
Bro, he did not enjoy that burger. He took a bite of it and then he spat it out. He did not like that, I'm telling you.
So with all the worlds colliding, you'll come across some very strange interactions. I put in close to 5 years working at a fast food joint, and even though I had some great times there were some bad times. A lot of bad times. And since it's hitting my first year since I ended up quitting, I thought why not expose the deepest, darkest secrets about this place. Cause we be spitting in the food, shitting in the food, nutting on the food.
Bro, I swear, whenever I get my burger, it looks like someone busted a load in it.
Nah, I'm just kidding. When I first started my career in high school, I actually came in very excited and happy because I really needed a job. Back when I was 16 years old, I wanted to experience the cool lifestyle that the other teenagers had. People in my school were rocking the new sneakers, they were going to malls, spending money on Auntie Anne's and Wet Toast pretzels, and I couldn't do that because I had no money.
Bro, one of the worst pains does have to be having no money because you can't buy anything. Like, you have to go to places with your friends while they're spending all of their money, and then you're over there and you're not buying anything.
My broke ass was wearing the off-brand shoes that my mom bought from Chinatown. Instead of wearing Jordans, I'd be wearing the Jordongs because my shit got an extra bulge in it.
What? You're wearing the Jordongs?
And instead of wearing New Balance, I was wearing No Balance because my shit got no support. I even ate at home almost all the time since I couldn't afford any other food than the $1 fries that the McDonald's app used to have. Those are a few examples that showed how broke I was as a teenager. So even though I was barely getting minimum wage, it was my first sign of getting motion. And it's a lot better than doing nothing and getting paid $0. So the first day I clocked in, it was a lot of easy work. I was getting introduced to the other workers, getting trained, took some orders, and I clocked out of the shift knowing that I made $60 with extra tips. And I felt rich as hell. That money meant a lot to me. I'm already thinking of the clothes I can buy, a PC that can replace my shitty laptop, and seeing my bank account grow was satisfying. I became a wage demon. Because even though I was only scheduled 3 days a week, I would always be ready to take someone's shift if they were willing to let me get it. I always thought of it like, why would I sit at home, do nothing, and get paid nothing?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why would you just want to sit at home and do nothing all day when you could be at work getting paid bank?
Fries in the bag and get paid $15. Money is money, so I worked really hard. But even though I was a hard worker, I was also a dumb worker. There was one time we got a DoorDash order from a customer named like Dortha Chic or something like that, and in my head I was reading it and thinking, haha, that name kind of sounds like Shrek. So I decided to scribble their name out of the receipt and rewrite their last name to be Shrek. I thought nothing of it. The DoorDasher came by and picked up the order. And about 30 minutes later, when I was cleaning the toilets, the phone rings and my boss answers. Turns out, Dortha was not happy about the little scribble I wrote. Long story short, I got yelled at, written up, and Dortha got a free meal. And looking back, that was dumb of me, that was immature, I shouldn't have done that, that was not professional. But Dortha's a fucking snitch.
Why would you snitch on someone for writing Shrek? That's not even that bad. Like, low-key, I'd see it and I'd probably just laugh at it. I'm not calling the place and getting a free meal.
One of my hard worker times was when I came into work all sad and crying. My high school sweetheart just transferred to ASU for college. And during the first week, I found out that she was put in a reverse Boston Crab with like 4 frat dudes.
She's doing a Boston Crab?
And that done ripped my heart out, but I still decided to show up for work. My boss obviously saw that I wasn't okay, so she let me take a few minutes in the break room, then gave me some tough love speech about how I gotta keep personal things out of the workspace, pretty much to suck it up and lock in. And looking back again, I don't know why I didn't take that day off. It was a kind of a trend of me prioritizing the job over other things in my life, which I now realize I could have done a lot more things outside of taking orders. The honeymoon phase wears off and you catch on the strangeness of the fast food world. I mean, it's already a strange place to work when you come in and your coworker could be a dumbass high schooler like me, or a dad with 2 baby mamas.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like, I'll go into like a McDonald's, I'm about to get something to eat, and I will see a dude in there, and he could be from the age of, I don't know, like 15 to 90 years old.
The conversations you have get very interesting. So how's it going, man? I'm okay, just studying for finals right now, so it's kind of stressful. Oh yeah, speaking about stress, I just found out I got a 3rd baby that I didn't even know about.
That would be weird to work with someone who's like, I don't know, 50 years old. And you're over there being like, I don't know, 15 or 16.
Ain't that crazy? And I'm over here thinking like, yo, we both work at this McDonald's type of job, man. I'm cool with my wage because I don't got expenses like that. But how are you living off your McDonald's wage while supporting 3 children? I don't know how they do it, but they do. Like, some of the workers at my place are there from morning to closing every single day. They practically live there. When I get scheduled for random days throughout the week, I would still see them. It's a very tough life they got, but respect to them for doing the full.
Yeah, respect to all the people that do have to do like jobs like that and they're supposed supporting like their family and kids. Respect to them, because I could not do that. I could not go there from the morning to afternoon.
Morning and night shift. Now, for those who also worked in fast food, let me know if you guys agree with this, but the morning shift is always superior to the night shift. The night shift is in the middle of the day. You can't really schedule things to do in the morning.
Yeah, the night shift, I feel like the night shift would be pretty good. Cause I mean, what if you're like there with all your homies and stuff, you get to chill, maybe make some burgers and put the fries in a bag together. And then if you're there in the morning, you like legit can't do anything for the rest of the day.
You got more customers to deal with because people go out for dinner and late night meals. And after you already close, you got even more cleaning to do to prepare for the next morning.
Exactly.
If you work the morning shift, everything is ready to go. Stuff is in stock, tables are clean. All you really got to do is unlock the door, turn on the store lights, and you're good to go.
Bro, the morning shift is not that easy. You have to be there all day. The night shift is superior because you can do whatever with your friends if you work there with them.
And after your shift is done, the sun is still out and you can spend the rest of your day doing something else. The only problem about mornings is that it's less busy, so it's more slow, and the shift indirectly feels longer, but overall, it's significantly less work and less customers to deal with. But speaking about customers, let's talk about them. Because a fast food spot wouldn't be fast food without them. First of all, shout outs to the customers who are nice and friendly. I appreciate you and your kindness. But for the rest of y'all, it feels like some of y'all's brains fell out of your head. People can be regular functioning human beings, doing their taxes, driving, graduating from Yale, but the moment they stand in front of a cash register to place an order, they just start losing brain cells.
Exactly.
I came into this customer fast food service work being
What? That just sounded diabolical, I'm not gonna lie.
optimistic and ready to help people, to realizing some people can't be helped. Sometimes a conversation would go like this. Excuse me, what's on the chicken plate? It's grilled chicken thighs served with rice. Oh, okay. But what's on the beef plate?
Probably beef served with rice. These people have to be the dumbest people of all time because they're the type of people to ask what's on a McChicken.
It's beef served with rice. Oh, okay. So, what's on the chicken and beef plate? Like, bro, I'm smiling on the outside but dying on the inside. This has to be rage bait. There's something you can do called reading, man. And I don't know if I'm nitpicking at this point, but sometimes when there's a super long line and you're in the back waiting to order, I assume that you already know and decided on what you're gonna get. But when it's finally their turn, the customer gets confused on what we even sell. Like, our menu is super simplistic. At the end of the day, we serve meat with rice. That's kind of it. There's not a lot to choose from. This part doesn't bother me as much, but it's when I help them out with their order, and when they get their food, they're confused on what they ordered. Excuse me, yeah? Why is there salad in my order? You ordered the chicken salad, sir. Oh, I didn't know it was gonna have salad. Could I change my order?
Bro, you ordered a chicken salad and you didn't know it came with salad? You just gotta be like dumb at that point.
These customers are really testing my patience. I remember this one time there was actually a deal at my store where there was a $5 off $20 for online orders only. And some guy calls our store since they have trouble using the discount code. So I call our big boss, tell him about the situation, and he's like, okay, put in his order in our own system and throw in the $5 discount. So I get back to the customer. I tell him, yo, if the online code isn't working, just tell me what you want to order. We'll put it in our in-person system and throw in the $5 discount. So he tells me his order, I put in the discount, the problem is solved. Then 5 minutes later, the guy calls back. Actually, I'm gonna pick it up at another location.
Bro, that would be bad because you're already making the order. Like, that's actual rage bait right there. Talking about how you're gonna get it from a different place after you already made it.
Tell the other store I'm picking it up there. Okay, so this guy made me do twice the amount of work. Our stores do not have telekinesis. First of all, now I gotta cancel his order in our own location. Then next, I gotta call the other store, tell him about the whole online discount doesn't work situation. Then tell the other store what he wants to order with the specific adjustments to give him a $5 discount. And even though it was annoying, what can I say? I'm a helpful ass dude. I contacted the other store, told them the situation, problem solved. I ended my shift happy that I helped someone out. But then he calls back again, and my coworker answers. And the guy starts yelling at my coworker. There was probably some miscommunication going back and forth with my boss, the customer, the other store, but I gave up. I did the best I could do, and some customers just can't be helped. Mind you, there was no thank you that came out of his mouth during the whole time I was helping him out.
That's where you spit in his food, when they don't say thank you or anything. Not gonna lie, that'd make me pressed if they didn't say thank you.
Blame the customer for why the $5 discount wasn't working online, but why do you gotta make it so hard for us workers, man? He could have just went to our store and the problem would have been solved, because I would have been there to help him out. That's all I gotta say. I don't know how it is with the customers nowadays, but I feel like it's gotten worse since I left. I see the recent trends going on with messing with the fast food workers. Saying ninja after every sentence.
That would be the worst part of being a fast food employee. Like, you're working and someone goes in there and trolls. I'd quit right there on the spot, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, thanks for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Can I get an iced chai latte, nigga?
An iced chai? Anything else for you?
Yeah, nigga.
Bro, that's just messed up. You're spamming the N-word at the employee? That's so messed up.
You can't talk to our baristas that way.
They put too much cheese.
There's no way they're gonna believe that they actually put that on there.
I ordered extra cheese, but this is just a little too much. I don't do good with dairy.
Y'all are wasting all of that food just for like a simple prank. Tell me how many views they got on there.
This is just like way too much.
Did not pay off.
Can I get a new burger or not?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wish someone did that while I was still working there because that would make my day. Near the end of my fast food career, I eventually only worked 1 day a week during the weekends.
Alright YouTube, that's all for today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Also join the Discord, NVL on top. I love you guys so much, and until next time, I'm out.